Yugi Bros!
What's up, YouTube? AJ here with Yugi Bros. Gonna go through the combo tutorial now with the Cydra Deck profile that we've been putting out. At the end of this video, also you'll see some test hands from EDO Pro that I've been doing. But for the purpose of the combos, we're going to go ahead and use Dueling Book. So we're logging to Dueling Book here. Go to Duel Room. We're gonna make sure when you host, it's solo mode. This is great for doing test hands. And we're gonna host. So I'm going to cut to when I have the hand set up. Okay, now we have the hand set up here. So your starting hand has to be Cyberdart Claw, Cydra Dragon Core, Cyberdart Cannon, Machine Dupe, and any spell. So this power bond can be any other spell. So what we're going to do is you're going to pitch your Cyberdart Claw first. Activating its effect. Oops. Sorry, guys. So again, your activate its effect. Sending it to the graveyard so you can search your copy of Cyberdark Realm to your hand. You're then going to normal summon your Cyber Dragon Core. Declaring its effect to search your copy of Cybernetic Horizon to your hand. Now, Cyber Dragon Core is treated as Cyber Dragon on the field, so when we activate our machine duplication here, targeting our Cyber Dragon, you can now special summon 2 copies of Cyber Dragon, up to 2 copies of Cyber Dragon from your deck. So here's 1, and here's 2. We are then going to overlay these 2 Cyber Dragons, and we're going to Xyz summon out our copy of Cyber Dragon Nova. And because we have a level 5 Xyz monster, we can, oh, actually, it's specifically Cyber Dragon Nova, we can go ahead and put out our copy of Cyber Dragon Infinity, which sets up your negates. And we're going to go ahead, we're going to use these counters here to denote how many materials it has, because that puts Infinity at 2700 attack per its effect. I'm just putting that here in the chat. There we go. There's the third counter. Okay, so next for our combo, we're going to activate our copy of Cyberdark Realm. Cyberdark Realm is going to go ahead and search out our copy of Cyberdark Chimera to our hand. And you're going to use the effect of Cyberdark Realm to normal summon a Cyberdark monster. So we're going to normal summon our Chimera. We're going to go ahead and declare Cyberdark Chimera, and we're going to pitch our copy of Power Bond here in order to actually search out and add to our hand another copy of Power Bond. This is actually very integral, because in order for you to pull this off, you need to be able to do this, because when Chimera's effect for you to search a Power Bond and add to your hand, you can actually then use monsters in your graveyard by banishing them in addition to your hand and field to fusion summon via Power Bond. So this is very integral to your combo. Our next part of this combo is you're going to declare and activate the effect of Cyberdark Cannon by sending to the graveyard and adding any Cyberdark Machine type monster to your hand. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to search out our copy of we're just going to take Cyberdark Edge and put that in the hand. That's fine, that works. So now we're going to go ahead and we're going to activate Cybernetic Horizon. And we're going to send our Cyberdark Edge to the graveyard, as well as I'm going to choose Cyber Dragon Hurts because you get a surge off of it. And that's in order to add any monster to our hand. And I'm going to go with to add Naxter to our hand. And because Hurts was sent to the graveyard, you get to add a Cyber Dragon from your graveyard or your deck to your hand. So we'll go ahead and we'll add our final copy of Cyber Dragon here. And because of Cybernetic Horizon, we get to go ahead and send one machine Cyber Fusion monster from the extra deck to the graveyard. So we're going to send Cyber End Dragon. And that should have done it. No, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. One more thing we need to do is we're actually going to send to the grave Core and Chimera in order to special out our copy of Cyber Dragon Seeker. By doing that, Chimera's effect takes place, and we're allowed to dump another Cyberdark monster from our deck to the graveyard. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to dump Keel. Why not? Now our combo set in place. We're going to go ahead, we're going to activate Power Bond, and we're going to banish our copy of Chimera, Keel, Edge, Cannon, and Claw in order to fusion summon out our copy of Cyber Darkness Dragon. Cyber Darkness attack is now doubled its original, so it is at 4,000. When it is summoned, you can equip one dragon or machine type monster from your graveyard to the card. So we're gonna find our copy of Cyber End Dragon here in our graveyard, equipping it to the Cyber Darkness Dragon. But we're not finished there. We're going to send the Cyber Darkness Dragon equipped with the Cyber End Dragon to the graveyard in order to special summon out the big boy of the deck, Cyber Dark End Dragon. And we'll go ahead and we'll declare its effect to equip a monster. And we're just going to go ahead and we're going to equip our Cydra End Dragon to it. So your ending board for this combo in particular will look like Cyber Dragon Seeker, Cyber Dragon Infinity with 3 materials, and Cyber Dark End Dragon, which is unaffected by your opponent's activated effects. So you're able to negate something at least. You have an attack boost for when you go into the battle phase, and then you have a 5k beat stick that can't be affected by activated effects. And then when it gets to your turn again, you can equip another monster from your graveyard to it, and that can go ahead and attack twice. And that'll pretty much just wrap up any game.